We think of ourselves as really a school placed at the cutting edge of interdisciplinary and transdisciplinary work. These are not just big words to us, but these are terms that we use because this is the only way we can describe some of the most urgent contemporary problems that society faces in countries like India, in the developing world, and in fact perhaps all over the world. So what kind of problems are we referring to here? These are problems to do with urbanization, the growth of mega cities. We are located in Mumbai, which is a living example of all the problems that modern big cities face, especially in the developing world. Another class of problems is to do with sustainable development. All of us want it, all of us desire it, but we are not very clear as a society, as human society, what it should mean. We are concerned about climate change. It's a major issue, a global issue, and yet the more we understand why it is important, the less we seem to be able to deal with it. These are all issues. A whole lot of these problems cannot be solved by the methods, the traditional methods of some particular disciplines. Disciplines are important, but interdisciplinary work is the key. So the School of Habitat Studies, for all the gravity of the problems that we face, that we deal with, that we talk about, discuss, do research on, is also, we think of it as an intellectually fun place to work, where students have room to explore, where faculty interact with them on a regular daily basis even, where students can let go of their imagination, and where we think of working on these issues not as a grim project-driven kind of work, but as a joint effort at exploring new avenues, new ways of thinking, and also how these are to be implemented in the real world. We have close connections to movements, to civil society activists. We talk to, we take our students out to see the real world. Keeping in touch with the real world is a major part of our work here. So, we have just begun. In 4 years, we have consolidated what we began. We have laid the foundation. We look forward to this school in the next 5 years, expanding into a major center of study around the themes of sustainable development, urbanization, climate change, and the governance of natural resources. So we look forward to expanding, and we can't do this if we don't get the kind of intellectual input that only comes from bright students who are challenged by these issues, who want to face up to them and deal with them. This will be a long journey, but one way you can join us is to be part of the TIS Emerge campaign.